Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis, and in this video I just want to run through a quick guide on the Imbaru Engine. And this is not so much a, combat puzzle as it is just a puzzle. Now you'll have to go through for a week. This is for September 19th, so it is the week that we're on. You'll have to do altars of summoning enough to be able to do like 5 different activities. So if you do the smaller ones, it's actually easier to get it done. Imbaru Engine. So when you load in, you're basically going to be presented with a puzzle. Now, all you're looking for is the correct symbol, and the symbol that I'm going to call it is you're looking for the big star, or whatever you want to call it, asterisk, I don't know, not the jellyfish. There's basically 2. The jellyfish is wrong, for whatever reason, and then the star is right. Just with some testing, I'm sure there's somewhere in here that it actually tells you, but with testing, that's what you're going for. So, you gotta go up a couple of lifts, so let me do that, and then I'll meet you actually where the puzzle starts. Alright, so once you get to the top of the second lift, all we're going to do is jump up a couple of these, and you will be up in the puzzle room. Doesn't take too long to get up here. And when you get inside, you're going to find this. And when you begin the test, it's very simple. It's going to give you 2 chests. And you'll notice it has a circle with like kind of a teardrop shape to it and a point. The point is always what chest is actually pointing to. That's really important later on. So you've got the jellyfish pointing over here. We do not want the jellyfish. We've got the star pointing over here. I call it star, asterisk. I don't know what you want to call it. It's probably got a lot of names to a lot of people, but that's your symbol. All right, so when you open your chests, you're going to see you display your cunning. If you open the wrong one, you'll know because you'll actually die. Now, next, it's going to give you a couple of chests over here. Notice it gives you a little guidance to come over to this area. And if you want a little extra mobility in here, probably not a horrible idea. My mobility is really low on my current character, so I'm going to bump it up a smidge just to make my life a little easier jumping around this room. You do a couple mods, you'll probably just have a little easier time. Okay, so here you're going to see I've got the star symbol facing this one, so that will be 1, and I need 2 chests. I've got the star symbol facing here, and then I've got this symbol facing opposite this one. This is just a small dose of how crazy the actual symbols get all over the room, so you will be searching here in a second, but we're going to open the 2 that we have correct. And it's only 2 out of 3. This next one is where it gets to be bananas, because it's 3 out of like 20. Wait for it. There we go. They're all over the place. Now, you've got different ones to get to in different directions. So this is all going to be kind of some platforming, to be honest with you. A little bit of actual platforming is fun. So my advice is find a point of reference on this thing. Easiest one for a point of reference is these 2 chests and this like little pillar here. There's probably a joke there where it looks like kind of an eyes and a nose. Almost like kind of a face with the mouth. So, the face over here, remember that as a point of reference. And if you work your way around like bottom floor first and then work your way up from there, I just kind of want to show you guys where some of these upper ones are going to be. So this one up here, for example, you've got a symbol here on the side. And if I'm going to work my way over here, you'll notice the symbol's up here above it. And again, it's not always obvious where the symbol is at. So this one is that one. If you go to the middle, the symbol's actually up inside. So this one here, this is actually one of the ones I need because the symbol up here is close enough to this one in proximity. That should be one of the ones that I'm looking for, and it is. So as you keep looking around the room, I am trying to go for the elevated ones first. I'm probably going to fail this a little bit. All right, so if you fall in here, that one on the wall is not what I'm looking for. And again, you can use anything in this place to climb up, so just look for a surface, jump to it, and that's your goal. I'm going to jump over here, try not to get smashed in the head. So that one, we've got a jellyfish facing this one. Looks like here, I've got a jellyfish up here near this one. And again, just watch the chandeliers. They're usually not going to be that painful, but you don't want to get smacked too hard by one. So this one, and again, there it is. So there's the jellyfish there. I call it a jellyfish. I'm sure you guys have different names for these things. So over there, I've got another jellyfish, and that should be most of my upper floor. So my one was up there on the actual center rafter. So now if we go down, this is probably one of the trickier ones. You'll notice these two, and notice how they're kind of facing both inward. If you come here behind it, you're going to find, well, if you don't fall. This jump was a bit of a pain, because it doesn't want to actually grapple up there. So I kind of just jumped against the wall with my Titan, and hopefully got up enough above it to land. Alright, so here, this one is going to face across, and this one is going to point across. So like this one down here would be this one here. This one here would be the one over here. It's neither of them for me, but that way you know where those are. You've got this chest here, literally just on the big center platform. You got something on the back. That's what you're looking for there. Over here, this is one I've got to track down, and it looks like this one is going to be one of the ones I need. So again, you're always looking a little outside the box in all of these areas. Same thing here. I've got two jellyfish pointing across, not ones that I need. Now this one, you have to imagine is facing this way. So that's one of the ones I need here. So again, look at the front of the chest where it's facing, and that will help you get them resolved. So I've got the overhang here, so this will be one of mine. And again, this one isn't quite the same. This chest would be facing this way, but it's like you're going to follow the path all the way up there. So I'm trying to go through each of these for you guys, because I think I've covered most of them. So you've got the two that cross. Same thing, I've got this one here that faces down to the plants. Those two over there. And again, that one there is just related to... Alright. That one's just related to the plant box over there. So a lot of it is where the chest is actually facing, which is kind of crucial to help you figure out where these are at. This one over here, I think we fell in here a little earlier. But again, it's just inside that room. So my last one will be right here. And you're good. So my objectives are complete. And that's basically it. So solve the cunning test, and then we're going to head back to the helm. That is literally all I wanted to show you guys. It is just the Imbaru Engine mission and the puzzle of how to get through it. So you're looking for the star, not the jellyfish. And in this third phase where they're literally all over the room, do a little platforming, jump around. You're always looking kind of where the front of the chest is facing, and hopefully that helps you guys out. Hopefully this guide helped you guys out. No, it's not the longest thing in the world, but I figured I'd walk you guys through this mission. There's not a lot else going on right now. Obviously, the giant weapon crafting bug over the weekend. The master raid launch is delayed till at least Thursday to figure out what's going on. So just stay tuned to the channel. Stay tuned to Destiny Twitter and wherever else you can follow them. And if you guys are enjoying the content from me, as always, hit that subscribe button, hit the alert bell. I'll see you soon.